Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a shoe tour. I saw someone do this and I thought it was cute, so I'm going to show you all of my shoes. Here we are in front of the shoe closet. I do combine this with my boyfriend, so it is both of our shoes. I guess I'll start with the sneakers. So first we have these Nikes. I don't know what kind of Nikes these are. I guess they're blazers, but like not really. I don't know, but I thrifted these for literally like $7, which is like a pretty good score. I thought they were like fake at first, but after further inspection, they are pretty real. I don't know when they're from though. They must be like super old because I haven't like seen this design. When I looked it up, there was like a few of them online, like on eBay. I think they're from like probably the early 2000s. But yeah, they're super cute. They're like my favorite colors, pink and green. They're just some little high tops. And we have these Adidas Kerman Frost shoes, which are like one of my favorite shoes. They're so freaking weird, but like so cool. I actually got these for my birthday one year, I think, or Christmas. Joey had gotten them for me because, like, obviously they're so sick. Just has like this crazy face on them, and yeah, they're also really comfy. I think those like are for resale for like pretty high, because they're like definitely like a swag shoe. But yeah, they're so cool. Every time I wear them, I get like a bunch of like comments on them because they're just so ridiculous. Okay, and then we have these high top Converse, which are like I think from 2010. I think they originally came with different colored laces. I think I put these in after, but yeah, they're so cute. They're just like black and orange, like Halloween themed Converse. And I thrifted these in Florida when I was there, and I think they were only like $10, which is a pretty good deal. Because I think they're originally from 2008 or 2010. I don't know. The guy said they're either from like 2008 or 2010. But yeah, they're so freaking cute. I love wearing these like on Halloween and just like in general, but I do wear them a lot more in the Halloween season. I can't remember what laces they came with though. I'm pretty sure I put these in, but I don't know. Okay, then we have these little high tops, which I actually got in Italy when I was like in middle school. And they're like so comfy. And at the time, they were like such like a different type of shoe. Now I feel like America makes more shoes like in this distressed style, but back in like 2007, there wasn't really like this type of shoe here. So I thought it was so cool with this unique shoe. And I still love them. They're literally the most comfortable shoes that I have, I swear. But they have like all these like little stud details, and then there's like some skull studs coming down the back, and it's like a suede material. But yeah, they're so pretty, and they actually I kept them in like pretty good condition. Like as you can see, the heels are like not that worn down. But yeah, I'll never get rid of these. These are so good. I don't know how much these were because I'm pretty sure my parents bought them for me since I was like a child. Okay, now I have a few high top Vans that we'll go into. Here these guys are. Sure, like some drippy like Vans, very like scene core vibes. I had bought these when I was like a little like sceney weenie, and they're originally pink and blue, as you can see the tag. But as the years went on, I didn't really want like a pink and blue shoe, so I ended up painting the drips black, which were originally pink, and then the background white. So it's like a black and white drippy shoe with just like pink details coming through just because like it has faded over time. Like I literally had these since 8th grade. So this is like, I don't know, like a 15-year-old shoe. I tried to find like them on eBay to like get a new pair once these die because I do really like these shoes. They are holding up pretty well though. Like just a little pilling like over here, but they're pretty good. Like considering they're like so old, you know what I mean? Yeah, like the other one is fine too. Obviously, like the Vans, like on the back is just like peeling off, but I wouldn't mind if they went back to being pink and blue. I don't know if I would repaint them white and black. Um, I might though because I do wear them a lot, like as them being white and black to wear with like when I wear like an all white and black outfit. But yeah, that was like when Vans was like good. Vans like fell off now. I feel like they just make trash now. These are also another pair of Vans that I got when I was like in eighth grade. So sick. I did end up changing the laces. These laces are actually from Zoomies, I think. Yeah, when I worked at Zoomies, they're Mr. Lacy laces, but they just matched this shoe so perfectly. Um, yeah, and you guys remember when this was like super like trendy, this like design back in like the Tumblr days? But yeah, I love this van. I think I got this one probably in like ninth or 10th grade. Um, I don't know which shoelaces it came with originally, probably just white. They were a little more vibrant back then. They did fade a little bit, but they were like more in the pastel range still. But yeah, super cute. Also, I think those were all like probably around like $50. Like I feel like Vans used to be a lot cheaper and now they're like very overpriced. Okay, then I have these Little Bo Peep Toy Story babies, which are so freaking cute. I love wearing these with like a frilly skirt and just like pastel like girly vibes with like some little frilly socks. Just like if when I don't want to wear platforms, these are like my go-to like fun sneaker. But yeah, they even have like this like lace like on like the Van stripe, which I think is so cute. I guess these ones are a little newer, but like not really. Like I'm pretty sure I got these in high school as well. Like I haven't bought a new pair of Vans like since high school, I feel like. Um, but yeah, apparently these are like super like rare, exclusive, blah blah, whatever. Like they sell these like on StockX for like mad money. But they're pretty worn in, so like I wouldn't like be able to sell them. But I don't want to anyways. Like I love these shoes. I wear them all the time. Now that the summer and like spring is coming, they'll get like more wear. I don't really wear my sneakers that much in the winter. Um, Definitely more like a summer vibe. Okay, now that is all the high tops. So let's go into low top shoes. I have these Unif, but I have to show both of these. Yeah, these need to be shown like both because they're a different shoe. These are my Unif like Vans type of shoe. But yeah, I thought they were so sick because it's literally two different shoes. Like I love how they're like two different like colors. They're like giving very much clown vibes, but like in the best way. And they even have two different laces. But yeah, these are from Unif. This was, I guess, like back when I guess they were starting to change, but we're still like primarily like goth-ish vibes. But yeah, I thought these were so freaking cute. I don't know how much I paid for these. I got them off the website. This was like before they would sell out all the time. Like before I guess they blew up. Yeah, I think I got these like maybe like senior year or like after that, after I graduated, which is like a very long time. Like that's like 10 years ago. But I love those shoes so much. And they're actually very comfy. Now we will go on to my vintage Nikes, which are like kind of falling apart, but I refuse to get rid of them because I can't find them anywhere else because they're like from 2004, I believe, and they were like a collab of some sorts. And yeah, like the only ones that I found online were probably like way expensive and like such like a large size that like it just I wouldn't be able to fit. But they're like completely peeling and like just destroyed. But I won't get rid of them because they're just so good. I love like the mesh like in it. I think that's like why I love it so much. And also because like the sole over here is like off white with the gum sole. Like I love that vibe. Um and I even just love like the tongue tag. Like it's so sick. It's just like little people like jamming out. But yeah, once I find like another pair that is in like better condition in my size, I will definitely replace them if the price is right. But for now, these stay. And I will still wear them. I'll beat up. I like to wear them more like with like a vintage type of look, because like they just look better like with that, like with the overalls or like something like a vintage like jacket, just because like they're very beat up. But yeah, I love them. Oh, also like I found those at Buffalo Exchange for like 15 bucks. So really good score. Okay, now we have these Nikes, which are, I forget the name of these. I guess they're more vintage style, but these aren't like actually vintage. This is their Earth Day collection shoe, which Joey had gotten me these for my birthday one year because I love the Earth. So I had to have the Earth Day collection shoes. But yeah, they're so cute. I love wearing these with like a little dress. I do like struggle to like wear these with pants sometimes just because the shape of them makes my foot really look tiny and I feel like it looks weird with pants, but I don't know. Might just be me not understanding how to wear them yet, but they're so freaking cool. Yeah, this is like a collab with Stephen Harrington. He just makes like really cool drawings. He has like this like on here and like the tongue on here is like super cute. I do have to clean these though. I definitely do wear these a lot more in the summer spring season. And I also love how like the Nike checks in the back are different colors and they match the laces. I was also thinking of like switching the laces, so like this check has like this color lace, so it's just like not so matchy matchy, but like you know what I mean. But yeah, these are so cool. I don't know how much he paid for these. Maybe like I guess like 100 or something like that, or 90 something, because those were like one of like the limited edition. Let me show you his though. Here are his. He has the like a different style of shoe, which I like. Kind of like his a little bit better than mine. I do like the drawing on mine though, how it's like hugging the earth. But I feel like this is like so my energy. Like I wish I could also fit into this shoe. They're just like so cool. So then we have these Ben and Jerry Nikes. So freaking sick. I actually have like the copies because the real ones were like impossible to get, and yeah, I was not paying like thousands of dollars for a pair of sneakers. Like that's just freaking ridiculous. But these happen to be like very good copies. Not gonna lie. The only thing that's different from the real ones and the copies are the inner soles. Um, this is like some bullshit like material like tie dye. The real ones are like legit tie dye. But you can't even see that, so it's like who cares? But yeah, they're just like the Ben and Jerry's like cow print Nikes, which are just like so freaking cute. I just like love the colors and I love how this is like drippy, like ice cream. But yeah, I got these on like DH Gate for like 40 bucks. Way better than spending 1,000. Nike be crazy with the thing where you have to like log in to like try to win the fucking shoe. Like who actually wins? I feel like Joey won like a few times on some shoes, but like shit like this, I'm like, no, like nobody won that. Like I want to know who has the real ones of these, like for real, like these and the Grateful Dead ones. Like who even got those? I feel like just stores ended up getting them, and like they just put them in their plastic wrapped like display, and like that's it. And if you have the money, then you pay up. Okay, since we're still in Nike, might as well just show you my beat up Air Force Ones. I've had these shoes for so long. Joey actually got me these for one of my birthdays or for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas one year because I needed like a rave shoe. I used to wear like platforms all the time, but I recently stopped doing that because it's just not worth it. My feet were fucking destroyed. Uh, so yeah, I needed like a pair of like rave shuffle shoes because I'd be doing that. So yeah, didn't want to fuck up my feet anymore. But yeah, these are pretty much coming to an end of their lifespan. I feel like they originally were pastel colors, and then they got so dirty since I've only worn them to like shows and whatnot. So I repainted them in like a brighter like spectrum, and then I changed the laces, added like some beads, and bedazzled them. But like the bedazzling is like coming apart pretty much like on like the rooftop part. And then I added this like little neon painting rainbow here, which is like peeling off because these things have been through it. I've been wearing them to death. But like, you know, they're pretty good like in this area where like this is not peeling out, which is nice. But yeah, the edges, the heels are pretty much beat down. But yeah, these were like really cool like Nikes that I had found randomly. They say like have a good game on them. I guess they were like some sporty type of shoe. But yeah, apparently they're like some rare like gameplay like shoes. Like I can't like you can't get them anymore. They were just like limited edition type shit. But they weren't even like that expensive. So I'm just laughing because like why did I just say type shit? The shoes are bringing it out in me, I guess. But yeah, these are gonna be replaced this year. Actually, my mom is getting me new rave shoes for my birthday, which I will put a picture right here. I think they're so sick and they look so comfy, and they're made out of recycled materials. So I feel like that's even cooler. And I plan to like put these laces with the same beads in those shoes, and I may bedazzle them as well. I just have to like see what they look like. But yeah, I think they're gonna go perfect with like my Alpha Rufus du Sol too, because that is like I'm gonna have them by then because my that's my birthday. So they're gonna give them to me earlier, I guess, because I need them for that event. But yeah, these really they lived a good life. I might just like keep them in my like garage storage thing, just like if I need like a dingy shoe to like do something in, like if I'm going on like a I don't know, I just like I don't want to throw them out yet. I feel like I could probably use them if it's like a real shit day that like I need a shoe that I don't want to like ruin, you know what I mean? But like these are already destroyed, so like I can just wear them. Now we're gonna go to my SNS shoes, which are so sick. Obsessed. I love these shoes. Um, yeah, they are aquarium themed and they are beautiful. And they're by the brand SNS, which is like a, I guess like a smaller brand of shoes. They're so cool. Like, look, there's a little like fishies just like swimming in there and dolphins. And like they be doing the craziest stuff. They be putting like their shoes in like such creative boxes. Like these came in a box that had like literal aquarium like tissue paper and had this like giant shark sticker. And on the front of the box, it was like see through, like supposed to look like these were in like an actual aquarium. And there was like a shark like coming out in the box. It was so sick. Um, but yeah, I love these freaking shoes. They're so freaking cool and they're very comfortable. And then I have another pair of shoes from them, which were my first pair of shoes from them when they like first came out. So these ones are not as comfortable as the other ones just because like they're more from like their beginning like era of making shoes, but they're supposed to be like spin-offs of Bapes, which I always want a pair of Bapes. I still do. I just like the cool ones that they make, they don't really make in woman sizes, which is kind of annoying. Or at least like in my shoe size. But yeah, these are so freaking sick. They're one of my favorite pair of shoes. They have like little UFOs on them. They're supposed to be like space themed. And they're pastel. Like so freaking cute. My favorite colorways ever. And like even on the bottoms of the soles they have like little stars. Like that's so cute. Oh, I love how they wrote like SNS star since it's like supposed to be like vapes. But also, look at this. Look at the back of the tag. Like they be going so hard in the details. It's just like a little alien that says they are watching us. Like that is so freaking creative. Like I love the shoe brand so much. I only have two pairs of shoes from them. Actually, I have a pair of slippers from them. But yeah, they just make like the most creative like type of shoe. And I mean, they're really not that expensive. Like I think, well, Joey got me these ones, but the aquarium ones I think were like 120, and these I think were probably a little less, just because like when they first came out, they weren't like that expensive. I think their price is maybe like raised a little bit more, but not like extreme. That is all of the sneakers. So let us move on to like my loafer situations. I have these little loafers, which are from a brand. I don't really know what brand these are from, but I know they're made in England. But yeah, I'm not really sure what brand these are. They used to have like the creeper style like platform on them, but they literally fell apart. So I went to the shoemaker and he put this new platform on, and they've been holding up like pretty well, which is very nice because I like really like these shoes. They're so cool. So they're obviously vintage, and they're just like got flames on them, and they're called Hellraisers. But yeah, I don't know what brand they are. I really don't know. I don't know if they are to UK. I don't remember, but I got these on Poshmark for like 40 bucks or something like that. Um, but yeah, since they fell apart, I had to get them remade, so they ended up being like an $100 shoe. But that's fine because now I can actually wear them without them falling apart. I remember I got them in like 20, like maybe like 2016 or something like that, and I wore them to work, and like there was just like black chunks like falling off my shoe. So I had to like call my mom to like bring me another pair of shoes because my shoes were falling apart. And my boss was just like, "What is going on?" I was like, "I don't know. My shoe, it's vintage. It's literally breaking as we speak." So yeah, that was interesting. Okay, then I have these classic Doc Martin loafers, which I actually thrifted these. I'm pretty sure I thrifted these. I think I got them at Buffalo Exchange or like on Etsy. I think I might have got them on Etsy actually. I don't know, but they were brand new when I like thrifted them, and they were like way cheaper than like the listed price, which was awesome because I love these shoes. They're so freaking cute. I love how they're like the girly like style, like Oxford situation. Another Doc Martin, which is just the classic. This is more of like, I guess, the classic loafer that they have. But I've had these literally forever. I've had these since I think high school or even earlier. And not recently, but I like over time I like painted them to like match my style more because I used to dress more like vintagey, like gothish. So they were all black before, which like made more sense, but I wanted to make them more like clowny vibes. So I painted like neon flowers and changed the laces to like different colors and then like added some beads and charms to this one. And then this one has like little dolphin charms, which is so freaking cute. I think this came on like a pen or pencil. You know, like those like random pens that you would get like in the school store. I think that came on one of those. And then yeah, I don't know where this foot charm came from, but I thought it was cute. Just matched the vibes. And yeah, also another great shoe, which I love. Doc Martens are just great. Like they last forever, and they pretty much just like, go with everything. Have these sick ass TUK shoes that I had upcycled, I guess. Originally they were just black with like regular like leopard furry print, but I painted the leopard print like rainbowish, and I added like a bunch of like Lisa Frank and like fun stickers all around them. Painted like this part purple, added glitter all around the shoe, and yeah, just like made them my own. Added some stars back there. But yeah, they're so freaking sick now. Also, the laces are like ribbon and like some rainbow laces that I had. Added like more beads onto them. This one says XO and this one says love. But yeah, I like love these shoes now. They're so freaking cool. These were also from like high school when I was more into like the goth, like not goth, more like grunge, like Tumblr grunge aesthetic vibe. That's pretty much how I dressed, like more like Tumblr, like grunge. Um, yeah, so that's when I had these, like since high school, and they held up so long. Like usually TUKs will get like that line like underneath here, but I think because these are like a slightly smaller platform from like their Mondo ones, that they haven't cracked it, which is great because I love these shoes. The only thing I have to do is like figure out how to get the stickers to stay on better, because yeah, they're kind of like falling apart. I feel like I need like some sort of like plastic like resin or something to like coat over this, but I don't know how that would like make the shoe like comfort wise. Like I guess they would just be stiffer. Like they wouldn't really like affect the comfort, I guess, because it's not like the inside. But that would probably be a good idea to get to like coat over so the stickers really don't fall off. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like it wouldn't be bad because they make like shoes that are like that shiny patent leather, which is pretty much just like plastic. And they're just like stiffer, like they're not uncomfortable. Uh yeah, I also think like the issue was because these are like their suede ones, so like it was hard to get the sticker to stick onto the suede. But yeah, these are so freaking cute. And then I just have like the typical classic UK black and white shoe, which this is probably like my fourth pair of these because I've been getting these since middle school. So yeah, this is like the fourth pair. I like how they make them a lot lighter now. Like they used to be so heavy, um, but they're definitely like a lot lighter now. So they came a long way in like reconstructing their shoe. I don't know if I would say they're better quality now, but I mean the fact that they're lighter and they just feel comfier on your foot makes me want to say they are. It doesn't feel like they're gonna do that cracking situation now that they used to do because this thing seems a lot stiffer. Where like back in the day, the like sole here was like just a lot like softer and thicker, which I think is why it like started to crack. But yeah, just you know, typical shoe. Have these little green golf Le Fleur shoes, which yeah, these are so old. Um, but I feel like I kept them in pretty good condition. I feel like I don't wear them as much because they kind of like aren't the most comfiest shoes. Like this goes so far deep into like your what is that called? The Achilles um part of your ankle that like it fucking hurts no matter how much you wear them. Like I don't know how to break it in properly, but yeah, they are really cool though. I love how they're like dressed. And yeah, Tyler the Creator's shoe. I think these were like $90 or something like that, or like maybe 80. Um, but yeah, they're definitely not going anywhere because I will wear them even though they're uncomfortable, just because like they look sick. And then I'm just gonna show these Vans together, just because they're the same shoe, just in different colors. But they're just like classic checkerboard slip-on Vans. And I actually had these ones in middle school, and then like destroyed the shit out of them, and wanted them again, so I bought them again. Um, These ones, I don't think they make this colorway anymore, which is unfortunate. I don't know if they still make this colorway, but I've had both of these for like a really long time. And I like wearing them, like one of each, because they're like the same shoe, just different color. And then we have these Vans that I upcycled. These were when they first came out with Creepers, but like not even. They only came out with them because of Jesse Joe Stark. And then they never came out with them again until like recently. So yeah, I had these since like 2008 or something like that, or 2009. These are super old, but they're so cool. Originally, they were just white, and then I painted them and added all the googly eyes on them. And yeah, because they got like super dirty. They did come with these laces though, which are so sick. Um, but yeah, I tried even like the baking soda method, but they're just so old that like that didn't even work. Like you can see on the back, like the yellowness that had happened, and they say Jeremy on them. They're so cute. It's like leopard print, but the inside's like literally falling apart because these are so freaking old. But I refuse to get rid of them because I still wear them because I upcycled them to make them more wearable. And it's not like this is in perfect condition. Like I don't know how I managed to keep this part perfect, but I did somehow. But yeah, how freaking cute is the inside? It's like leopard print. Yeah, so these are goddamn throwback. These are like straight up vintage Vans. Their first creeper ever. I forgot I totally have like more sneakers. They're just like in different places. Anyways, these are my what are they called? Grounds? Yeah, my grounds like Moopy shoes. These are actually from Japan. And they're so freaking sick. I wanted a pair of these shoes for so long, and I finally got them like recently. I guess like maybe a couple years ago or last year, but they're literally like the sickest shoes I have. The only thing I did was add these little star charms just because they matched perfect, and I feel like they needed like a little something more. But yeah, I love the freaking colors on this. It's like iridescent, like sparkly, like goodness, and they're just freaking sick. And they're actually very comfortable. I love how they're like a sock too. But yeah, I think these were probably like 120 or some sorts. These were like definitely more of like a pricier shoe. Then we have these high tops that I have. They're just like some iridescent high tops from y.r.u, which I had these forever. And I love how y.r.u always has the alien behind it. They're just like holographic. And they light up. Well, it's hard to see because the light is on, but they for sure light up when you walk. So they're just like adult light up shoes. And I do wear these like to raves a lot too, but they kind of are a little harder to shuffle in just because they're not like the tightest around the ankle. Um, but yeah, they're so freaking cool. I love these. Those are pretty old. I think I got them like maybe in like 2018. And I don't know if I got them on sale or not, but I think they probably definitely were no more than like $60. Okay, now we are officially moving on to boots, and then we will move on to slippers. I have these white Doc Martens, which are just like the all white ones. And then I just added like fun laces that I recently got and these like butterfly wings that were just like, I always had them on these shoes. I had these white Docs for literally forever. All of my Doc Martens I've had since high school or middle school. Um, so yeah, I don't know how much they were. Like they probably were just like regular Doc Marten price. I don't know, but yeah, these are a staple in my shoe closet, and they're still in such good condition. They're a little dirty, but like I don't mind. Then we have these guys, which are like so Lisa Frank vibes, and they're so freaking sick. And I think I might wear these today. I gotta go food shopping. So exciting. But they kind of match the vibe here, you know? So yeah, maybe I'll throw these on today because it is raining and like shitty out. So a Doc Marten is definitely a good rain shoe. But yeah, they're so pretty. I love these ones. Um, yeah, I guess these would probably be like my newest Doc Martens, but like also still really old because like I had these literally since like 2014 probably. But yeah, they're probably in the best condition. Okay, then I have these hot pink clown Doc Marten shoes, which these I actually got on like super sale because I used to work at Incredible Feats. Like that was like my first job ever. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I got these there. They would get like a lot of like weird returns of like shoes from like different like Incredible Feats. So nobody like in the town wore Doc Martens. So I would like if our store got them, it would be like super cheap, like $30, which is sick. Like I also got a purple pair of Doc Martens from that Incredible Feats for like literally $20, like brand new. But I wore the death out of them, and they're actually like on sale on my Depop. I don't know, really great shoe that I was lucky to get like real good deals on because these shoes are expensive, but they do last forever. So definitely good buy if you do have to pay full price. It's for sure worth it. Probably one of my favorite paradox that I have, and these I think were my first paradox that I ever bought. Well, that like I ever got. I think my mom got them for me, but they have the UK flag on here, and I wore these literally every single day in like middle school. Like such a good shoe. It was so Tumblr vibes, you know, back then. um, yeah, I still love them and I still wear them. They're like such a good shoe. Okay, then we just have my dusty old Tims. These I used to wear, well, I still do. I wear these like whenever I go hiking. Then I have like these little track things if I'm going on like a more intense hike to put on the shoe. But yeah, I've had like these Tims forever, like legit forever, like since I was like a kid. I just like painted them to make them more my style. They were just like the classic like tan Tims. I feel like if you live in New York, like you have to have Tims. Like it's just like in your blood. Like what New Yorker does not have a pair of Tims? You know what I mean? It just comes with the state. But yeah, I just painted them to make them like much cuter and added like these silver laces. And the paint has stayed up like very well. And I just used acrylic paint. And yeah, I've like literally worn these to every single hike I ever went on. So they've been through it all. I do like walking around in Tims. Like I don't find them that heavy, like when they're on your feet. And I feel like they do have like a pretty good grip. Like as you can see, there's just rocks in here. But I do think they have like a pretty good grip to like grip. The only thing I do have a problem with is like their slip resistance is probably not like the best. But I think I can get like some sort of like spray to like make them more slip resistant. But I did get like the little like tractor thingies that help them like become more grippy. So when I do go on my hiking trip in the summer, I think that'll help a lot. Now we're just gonna go into like some platform like type of shoes, which I have these Miley Cyrus platform Converse, which are so freaking cool. I love these shoes so much. I love the colors. I love this like gradient thing and like the stars and that it's like patent leather. And like even the laces are like blue with like blue mini stars. Like I think they're so freaking cute. Um, yeah, Joey also got me these for either a birthday or Christmas one of the years. So I don't know how much they were, but I think they were just like regular Converse price. But yeah, I love these shoes. And then these, I've had these literally forever. Another like shoe that I had since middle school, high school. These originally I got from like I got these off of like a blog, like some like girl who like had a blog about Japanese fashion. Um, yeah, so these are like super like old. These are like before Converse started to make platforms. They're from some brand A Shine, which like I don't know where you would even find that, but yeah, I added rainbow laces to them. They came with like white ones, but the rainbow just seems more fitting. And then I have the same ones in white. Originally, I had that brand, I think, in white, or I had that brand in black, but they fell apart. So I think this is my second pair of white ones. And these ones are made a lot better. They're from this brand Maxstar, which also does not exist anymore. Oh shit, I just realized that this is like peeling off. But yeah, these are also from like that Japanese like blog. But yeah, they're so comfy and so cute. And I like the way they are rather than the Converse. Like now that the Converse makes the platforms, these are just like a bigger platform. But I imagine once these like completely fall apart, I'll probably have to get the Converse ones unless like I can like somehow find like a Japanese brand that's just better. Um, but yeah, they've been holding up like pretty damn well. Then I have these TUK shoes, which oh my fucking god, I did not know they were like literally falling apart here. My shoes are like really old. I don't know if you can tell. I've had my shoes for a really long time. Like I definitely wear my shoes until they die because like I just love them and like I'm not gonna throw them out if like I like if they're not worn to death, you know what I mean? But I just noticed that these are like legit like peeling like over here. Like I just saw this. Like this is like they're legit falling apart. But these are my favorite pair of shoes. Like my favorite pair of TUKs. And they do still make them, which is great because I'm gonna have to get a new pair clearly because they're like literally dying. Uh, thankfully they don't have like the crack in the sole yet, but yeah, these are so freaking cool. I love like the pointed toe. I got these back in like high school, and yeah, I love TUK. If you can't tell, I love their shoes. I have these guys, which are supposed to be like a copy of like Stella McCartney. Apparently they're a really good copy according to like the ladies that come in to my salon. Um, yeah, I thrifted these for like 20 bucks. I just saw them on like the wall and I was like, oh, those are sick. I need them. So yeah, got them. And I had these for a long time. So they also, I guess, like are a pretty good copy, like, and quality, I guess, because they've been lasting a really long time. I just like love how like this is like a wooden like cork situation. But yeah, they're so freaking cute. I love stars, and they go with like all of my like 60s outfits if I don't want to wear like boots and like want to wear like a low top shoe. We have these. This is more of like a recent buy. I just got these this year. I needed like a Mary Jane type of shoe, like like a sandal that doesn't expose my toes basically. And this was like perfect. I got these on Demonia and they are pretty comfy actually. I wore them like 4 times already. And I recently changed the laces into the red just to like match an outfit better. And yeah, I'm really loving these shoes. Like I love like them into like a transition shoe where like you can't yet wear a sandal with like exposed toes, but you kind of like need like an open situation for an outfit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I've been loving these so far. So I have these bad boys, which are so freaking hot. These are also Demonias, and these are like my favorite pair of sandals ever. I will wear these like to like a fancy party, like I wore these to a wedding, and I'll just wear these on the regular. But I love like this star cutout situation and how they're just like so sparkly and studs, and they're actually like a very comfortable shoe considering that they're so big. But yeah, these are so sick. I like saw them and like just died. Like I needed to have them. They go with like so many things. Oh, they're so beautiful. Um, yeah, I could just like stare at them forever. I don't know. It's just like such a good shoe. I don't know how much these were. Probably like 100 or something like that. But I got the had those for like a really long time. I think like maybe since like 2018, probably. I don't know. But anyways, here is these Melissa shoes, which are the most comfiest freaking things ever. I love these shoes. I got these last year, I believe. Um, yeah, I feel like a Polly Pocket in these things, and I didn't realize that they're made in Brazil. That's really cool. Nice. Yeah, they're just super comfy and like a pretty like good summer staple shoe. I never used to wear sandals, so like last year I had to get like not a bunch of sandals, but like I had to get like a few sandals because like I wanted to wear sandals more, just because like the way my style changed. Sandals like happen to be like a good thing. I don't know why. Like I just used to hate sandals. Like I hated like my feet and like people looking at them. Like I don't know. But now I just don't fucking care. Like if you're looking at my feet, you're a fucking weirdo. Like what are you doing? Those are super comfortable. And I got those off the website. But I think I actually got them on sale because I think it was like off season, which was cool. And then I found these little orange sandals, which I wanted like a pair of like orange, like Lizzie McGuire style sandals. Um, I know they were like trending for a while, and I kind of like waited to see like if they would make sense in my closet, and they do make sense in my closet. Like she is an icon, and like who doesn't want to be Lizzie McGuire? So I found these ones on Depop for pretty cheap, like $25 or something like that. And they're from the brand Daisy Street. The person sold them to me. Like the picture looked like they were not scuffed at all, but then when I got them, I was like, oh damn, these have a lot of scuffs. But I managed to clean them a little bit and like get like most of them off. But like then the dye like started to come off. I don't know, but they are a really cool shoe and they are pretty comfy. I also got those last year, and then also these sandals I got last year, which are freaking awesome. I got these on Dolls Kill. Okay, the only thing I'm noticing is that they really hold a lot of hair because they're made of fucking grass. Oh my god, there's like a whole goddamn brush of hair in here. That is crazy. This is disgusting. Okay. Anyways, these are from Delia's on Dolls Kill, and I literally love them. Like, these are probably one of the coolest pair of sandals that I have. And they're just like grass with flowers, like just frolicking through the like meadows type vibes. Yeah. And I also got those on sale too for I think like I only paid like 30 or 40 or something like that. And then we have these shoes, which are supposed to be the Melissa shoes that are collabed with Colina Strata, um, which are like all over my Pinterest page. And like I did want them for a while, but did not want to pay them. So I did end up getting like a copy of them on AliExpress for like $17 because I was like, well, I mean, they are just plastic. Like, can you really make like better plastic? I don't know. Um, but I do know someone who has the real ones, and they look exactly the same. Like legit exactly the same. And I freaking love these shoes. I wear them in the fall, spring, and summer. Not so much the winter, just because like it gets cold, but like I love wearing them with like a tight and then also like a sock. They're just so freaking cool. They just look like clay, water, like seashells. I don't know. They're such a sick shoe, and I'm like so happy that I actually have them. They do smell funny though. Like you know when you get like that, like when they get like a plasticky like weird shoe, like they just smell weird. It's like that weird fruity smell. I don't know, but they're so sick. Okay, I'm gonna show you my slippers, and then I will show you my platforms, which are in the other closet. I mean my boots. Okay, so I have this beautiful UGG slipper, which are my favorite slippers. I love throwing these on. They just have like an orange gradient, and yeah, they're so freaking cute. Like, I love these shoes so much. I need to figure out how to clean them though, because I don't want these to get dirty and gross, because they're so pretty. And like, I'll wear these with an actual outfit, because if I wear bell bottoms, it'll cover the fuzziness, so it won't look like a slipper so much, and it'll look like an actual, like, nice shoe. But I found these on Mercari. Someone was selling them. I guess they worked in like a shoe store, and these were like the display items. And I got them for like $30, which is great because Uggs are low key kind of expensive. Yeah, I really want. Okay, so my mic passed away. Good riddance, mic. So I'm just gonna continue talking about what I was talking about. I was saying how I really want those corduroy like slippers that have like the corduroy like fold over situation going on. How they have them in pink and green, and I was thinking like if I could get those in pink and green and wear like one pink one and one green one, like how freaking cute would that be? But they're sold out everywhere. Hopefully they come back. And then we have my Brain slippers, which are also from SNS, and it's a collab with Bravest Studios. But how freaking sick are these? They literally are brains. Like they're squishy like a brain too, and they're so comfy and just like so weird and just like cool. And also like the way they marketed it was like such a cool like video. If there's some way that I can like screen record the video of the marketing and like put it here, I will. Just because like it was so sick. Like they like tried to make it like as if she was getting brain surgery and then like directed it to her feet as in like these are her new brains. And on that part that I'm pointing at, they had it like on for a purple color, which I was thinking of like painting mine in purple. It was like a purple lilac and it looked so pretty. But I never ended up doing it. But yeah, these are the end of my shoe closet. I'm gonna go into my other closet now and show you like all of my boots and whatnot. So here is my y.r.u platform shoe, which I wish they made these still because I did go to like a shoe guy to like get them fixed because they were falling apart. But they are starting to like peel off of the platform again, and I kind of don't want to go to like a shoe guy again because it is kind of expensive to like repair them. I mean, not like crazy, but like I don't know. I just like wish they would get like make these again because like even like here is like coming apart and like there's no way he's gonna be able to fix that because like you would need this actual material. Same with like this. Like it just like needs so much work that at this point it's like I need a new pair. And the other one also like has a lot of flaws. It's pretty much like this one that like does have the most flaws. That's like coming apart. But yeah, I like love these shoes so much. They're probably like my favorite pair of platforms. And like they only will remake the white ones for some reason. And then they remade these like a new version, and this was like purple. I'm like, why? Like, why can't you just stick to like what you made originally? Find like a copy on like AliExpress, but it was that style. So I'm like thinking like maybe once they do officially die, like I'll try those out just because I literally can't get them anywhere else. I even tried like resale, but like they don't even have my size, and the ones that they're reselling are the purple ones, not the pink. So I don't know. Hopefully I can find them again at some point. I have these Demonias, which are literally one of my favorite shoes, and probably the only like Demonia like boot that I still have. Just because I used to have a lot more Demonias, but they fell apart and they're not like the most comfortable boot. I don't know why people like obsess over Demonias and like think they're like this holy grail shoe, because they're literally not comfy and like they're so shitty quality. They have like a couple shoes that are like not like crap quality. Like I would say this one's pretty good quality, but it is like heavy. When you compare it to like new rocks, you know what I mean? Like you just can like sense the quality difference. Like I'll wear my new rocks for like 10 hours and not have my feet hurt at all. I'll wear these, my feet might hurt. You know what I mean? But these are definitely like a better quality version of the Demonias, which is nice, and they are like my favorite. Like this is so sick. I love this situation, and I love this pink foil. Like it's just, I love this like color situation. The only thing is like this is peeling, just because they're really hard to get on, and like when you walk this like bends, but it's fine. I also love like this like thing, like it's very like cyber like vibes. These are kind of falling apart, but I did actually have these ones a lot, like for a really long time. And I will rebuy these if I could find them once they die officially. But yeah, that has like this little Velcro strap, and they're just such a good shoe. And then we have my beloved New Balance, which are just so gorgeous and one of my favorite shoes. And I actually got these on sale. This was during the pandemic when, you know, we were all making that money. So I bought myself new rocks because I always wanted them for so long, but could like never justify the spending. And then once like that came along, I was like, well, I'm making like more money than I ever have, so might as well get myself a pair of shoes that I really wanted forever. And these are like now my favorite shoes, and I wear them like literally almost every day. They go with everything, and yeah, they're so comfy and like such good quality and just literally so beautiful. And I think I got these ones for like $300. Like obviously their sale was still pricey, but definitely a lot cheaper than like full price, you know what I mean? Yeah, and they're just like these blue iridescent like situation. Okay, then we have these y.r.u's, which are just like their plain white y.r.u's, but they're super old, so they obviously got like really dirty. And I used to wear these to raves all the time before I became a sneaker rave girl. So yeah, I ended up painting them to like, because this was all yellow since it's like mesh, and just like painted this part to like make it like camouflage a little more white, and then change the laces. So now they're like a white pastel-y like type of shoe. But yeah, I think they're so cute now. And then these were a pair of new rocks that I had got to replace my big Demonia shoes that looked like this, because those were the ones that fell apart. So I replaced them with new rocks because it literally looked exactly like this, just like a shittier version. And these are like kind of actually taller, I guess, but so much more comfy. Like I can wear these all day without like any pain. It's just great. It's great to have like a quality shoe. Like sometimes the price being higher is like so worth it because you're actually getting quality, you know what I mean? These were like my second pair of new rocks that I ended up getting, because once I got those and like was like, wow, these are the most comfiest platforms I ever had, I like was like, yeah, I need to replace my Demonias with these. These, which are, I guess, supposed to be like Demonias, but I have the ghetto version from AliExpress, because in my head I was like, AliExpress shoe quality is the same exact quality as Demonia, so I'm better off just buying the AliExpress one since it's the same quality and it's cheaper than buying the Demonia, you know what I mean? So yeah, I ended up getting these. Also, I wasn't like completely sure like if I was gonna get that much wear out of them, so I didn't want to get like the real version. But I do actually love these and I wear them a lot. Also, I think the Demonia ones were a lighter shade of pink, and I actually liked the color of the AliExpress ones better. They matched like my clothes better. The only thing I had to do was replace the zipper at the shoe maker, and that was only like $10. So I think these cost me like 40 something dollars or something like that. And I do actually wear them a lot. And you know what's crazy? I actually find them comfier than fucking Demonia's. It's like the soles in here are softer. I don't know what, like, I don't know. Demonia just has like such a hard inner as well as their exterior, and it just like makes them very uncomfy. Let me know if you guys agree, because I don't know, I just like don't get the hype over them. I guess because they look cool and they're like not as expensive as other shoes, but they still are pretty pricey for like what you're getting, you know what I mean? We have like 4 more shoes. I know this like video is so long. Anyways, here are my black lace-up combat boots, which are such a vibe. These I just got at Dolls Kill. I just like needed a new pair of like really high combat boots. And then these stars were actually from one of my favorite pair of shoes ever, but they legit fell apart. Like, they were so old. Like, I got them in, I think, middle school, and I wore them to straight up death. But I loved the stars on them. They were like a lace-up like situation. I'll see if I can find a photo, because I think I have a photo of a girl wearing them, of Hannah Beth wearing them actually. So I'll put that there, so you'll see like the actual shoe. But I loved this part of it, so I figured like let me just like take that part off, because it was still like in a decent condition, that part. And I just sewed them on my black combat boots just to give them a little extra pizzazz. But yeah, I love these because they have like pockets and everything. They do make like a newer version that's like a bigger like platform. So like once these fall apart, I definitely will update into like the bigger platform. Just because I just like love like a bigger platform. I feel like it just looks so much cooler. So then we have these really freaking cool shoes that I got from Dolls Kill. Yeah, I mean, like, they're just freaking epic. I've always wanted these, and then once they went on sale, I grabbed them because they were just so freaking sick. I just like tightened the back because they're a little loose like on my calves. But yeah, they are such a cool shoe. They're just like swirly vibes. We have these beautiful Teletubby shoes, which I had got for Christmas. Literally obsessed. They're so freaking good. They're like the sandals, but like in boot form, and have Teletubbies on them. Like, who doesn't love the Teletubbies? They're so freaking cute. Like, they're so weird and just like great. This is a white Demonia boot, which again is a great shoe. Like one of their actual comfy shoes. I swear they're so like hit or miss, but this one is definitely a fucking hit. And it used to be like iridescent, like a lot more iridescent. I guess like it faded, and now they're just like pretty much white. But they used to be like, when you would look at them, like it would like appear like rainbowy. Like they had like sparkles and like rainbow in the material. And I wonder how that happened, how it faded, because it was like in the material. Very interesting. But I love these because they're like a typical go-go boot, but they're a platform. And I always wanted like a white go-go boot for like my 60s and 70s like type looks, but didn't like how it was like a heel and like flat at the end. So then when I saw these, I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. Like it has a big chunky platform, and it's just like more my style of 60s, 70s, which I love. So yeah. Well, I just showed you guys this in my haul, which I just recently bought. These nice little green sandals from Dolls Kill. They're so cute. They're just like shiny patent leather, like green, neon green shoes, and they go with so much. I've been wearing them so much lately, and yeah, I just like love them. And I got them like super cheap, like $20, which is sick. Okay, the best shoe for last, my New Rock space boots. Oh, I literally like, if a shoe could be something that you marry, this would be the one. This would be my shoe husband. Like, how freaking awesome are these boots? They are the most beautiful things I ever laid my eyes on. Like I don't think like there's a better shoe. Like they're just so freaking sick. And they're like so sparkly and like the rainbow iridescent and just like ugh, they're literally just perfect. Like I love them so much. I don't know. I don't know. I just like don't know what to say because like they're just so freaking perfect. Like how is this real? You know what I mean? Like I literally put them on. I was like, oh, I'm going to space. I'm going places in these. I am living the best version of me in these shoes. This is very dramatic, but like these are probably like the best shoes ever. Like when I die, like these are the shoes I'm gonna be wearing in my casket. And if someone does not put me in these, I will haunt them for the rest of their life. Anyways, that is all of my shoe collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it like inspires you to like feel like you don't have to like constantly buy new shoes, because most of these shoes I've had literally since like middle school and high school, and that is like over like 15 years. So you don't have to like constantly update your shoes. If they still work, just keep wearing them until they fall apart, you know what I mean? Yeah, luckily like my style has not like drastically changed so much where like I have to like get rid of shoes to like put new shoes in. Like I pretty much stayed in the same like ravey but like also a little like cyber goth like type of like style situation. So my shoes like do like align like with that throughout the years. And also like as you saw, like you can upcycle your shoes. Like if they're just plain, like you could paint them. You could just change the laces or get like little like small things to like enhance them. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to buy a whole entire new shoe to like match like your evolving style. You know what I mean? Like you can just get small little things to add to them, because shoes are expensive, and if you don't like wear them to death, like they just end up like rotting like forever in the landfills. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is all I got to say for today. I will see you guys next time.